Elon Musk is stopping the greatest American scandal, the greatest fraud in American history. I'm Doug Tenaple in exile. Democrats are stopping it. Why? Why are they trying to stop it? We're going to go into all their efforts, including Jasmine Crockett on The View and all that caca. It's going to be fun. Join us right here on the Doug Tenaple channel. Elon Musk on his own platform, X. Here he is saying the House Dems are trying to hide the biggest fraud in our history. This is Mario Knopfel. House Dems try to kill Elon's Doge program. They need just 3 GOP defectors. So they're trying to get votes to shut him down using this called the Taxpayer Data Protection Act. House Democrats are trying to shut down Doge by pushing the Taxpayer Data Protection Act. Boy, there's a word made up by a bureaucracy right there. Great title. Which would block Doge from accessing IRS records to root out waste and fraud. Man, what in the world are the Democrats hiding at the IRS? That's going to tell you everything. We've been screwed. Guys, we've been screwed. I'll bet you anything. I'm willing to bet money that Republicans are the only ones in America made to pay taxes. I'll bet the Democrats have been giving themselves free taxes all this time, because we're seeing how they took all these charities and used it to fund their own party. They didn't fund Republicans with it primarily. They're primarily funding Democrats. I'll bet, what are they hiding at the IRS? Besides the fact that they don't pay the fish, yeah. They're desperately hunting for 3 House Republicans to flip. And I'll let you guys tell me in the chat below, which 3 Republicans do you guess will flip in the House? They're targeting Mike Lawler. That's a Republican in New York. That ain't going to happen. Brian Fitzpatrick, Republican, Pennsylvania, maybe. And Don Bacon, Republican. What's NE? What's NE? Man, I wish I knew what that was. Come on, Doug. North Carolina? Come on. Oh man, I'm terrible. I don't know geography. What's NE? State abbreviations. I'm going to get really mad. It's Nebraska. Sorry, Nebraska. I'm an idiot. To help block Elon's reforms, while Democrats fear an unelected billionaire, in quotes, making government more efficient, Republicans argue that Doge is essential for tackling the $36 trillion national debt and holding Washington accountable. I'm giving you the major plan that the Democrats are trying to do to stop Doge. It ain't gonna work, but you guys can tell me what they're gonna hide. But this is my favorite thing ever. People have been playing with AI, including myself, making little video games and stuff, having AI do some of the art and programming. But in case you're wondering, this is a very practical use of it, okay? This is Planet of Memes. He took these clips, and everywhere that the Democrats use the word democracy is on the ballot, they changed the word to bureaucracy. And suddenly he says, these leftist sound bites sound a lot more honest. So they replaced the word democracy with the word bureaucracy.
If the Democrats fail, it might be the end of American bureaucracy.
Our bureaucracy really is in fundamental peril.
The foundations of American bureaucracy under attack. They want to destroy our bureaucracy.
We are a bureaucracy in danger.
We're watching an election where people are on the ballot openly advocating the end of bureaucracy.
That's what Republicans are doing, attacking bureaucracy, attempting to destroy bureaucracy, and they're doing it with glee.
This is the end of bureaucracy in America.
When will America stop sleepwalking towards the end of bureaucracy?
Right. It's Democrats versus, as Bill Kristol says, the end of bureaucracy.
We are essentially, as Neil put it, one vote away from sort of the end of bureaucracy as we know it.
I think our bureaucracy and the stability of that bureaucracy is really the thing on the ballot and really so important.
Oh, thank you. That's Newsbusters. This is from a pharmacy, private owner pharmacy is telling you, this is how they scam your money. The government is overpaying for prescriptions intentionally. He gives you, at the end, a place where you can check for cheaper prescription prices.
I heard Elon and the Doge team started looking at Medicare, and I found something for them. This medication is pirfenidone. Medicare filled it 85,000 times in 2022 at an average cost of $8,000 per prescription. They spent $680 million on that one drug in just 1 year. However, at my pharmacy, which is a cost plus pharmacy, meaning we don't take insurance, that same prescription would only cost $200. If we filled all 85,000 prescriptions, it would cost $17 million total. That means Medicare is overpaying by $663 million every year.
That's only on one prescription. One prescription, one form of medicine. $660 million being overpaid. Imagine if you go down every prescription that Medicaid is paying for through insurance instead of just going to a CVS and paying. See, when the government is paying your prescription, that's waste, fraud, and abuse. The government pays maximum price for it. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows if you have to pay cash at the CVS, you have to pay cash even at your doctor. They'll lower their prices if they know that you're paying for it out of your own pocket versus gouging an insurance company. So this is a great example of how looking into Medicaid and looking into the way that our prescription drugs are being paid for will end up saving Americans money through Doge.
How do they do that? Well, Medicare contracts with pharmacy benefits managers to tell them how much they should be paying for medications. The problem is the pharmacy benefits manager gets paid a percentage of the cost. That means the higher the price, the higher their cut. They aren't incentivized to lower the cost. They're incentivized to raise the cost, and they are not shy about it. So it's an easy solution for the Doge team. Cancel the PBM contracts and bring the actual costs back into the equation instead of those nonsense made-up prices that the PBMs use. If you want to see if the PBMs have been raising the cost of your medication, go to forestparkpharmacy.com and look at our price checker, see if we can save you.
forestparkpharmacy.com, and you can compare your price with their price. Okay, let's get to Jasmine Crockett. I think she might be the next presidential candidate for the Democrat Party when they realize like Kamala Harris has no spice and she's too dumpy. So they go, we're going to bring in spicy Jasmine Crockett, absolute giant fraud.
He right now has a 53% approval rating. It's higher than it's ever been.
Look at her. She's like she's going to a funeral. As the View hosts are saying, Trump's got a 53% approval rating. How do you explain that, Jasmine?
70% believe that he's fulfilling his promises, and 45% believe Democrats should be more moderate. What do you take away? I think there's a lot to make of those numbers. What's your takeaway from that?
My takeaway is just like the election. We've got to do better at education. People don't understand, but you will understand when those hospitals in rural America start closing down.
Okay, hold on 1 second. She said the problem is we have to do better with education. And I go, oh, that could be reasonable. The Democrats are going to propose that we help education reform and school reform and make education better. She goes, no. She means we have to be better at educating you, the audience, because you're too dumb about who Trump is and how he's going to shut down hospitals. That's what she means by education. She means propaganda. She means we need to get better at pushing these ideas on you guys. After they owned every television network, after they raised $1 billion more than Trump to spend on advertising, they have to get better at educating y'all, gaslighting y'all.
More. You will understand when you don't have your Social Security. You will understand when your Medicaid, your Medicare goes away. You will understand as planes continue to fall out of the sky.
Whoa. Planes fall out of the sky because of Trump? Trump did that? Are you guys getting a taste of the education they're going to bring to you for the next 4 years?
You will understand.
Everybody, clap.
So maybe have somebody.
Yeah, The View, clap, audience. You bunch of sheep. Bah.
That isn't loud and ridiculous, and maybe Sleepy Joe is what we wanted because we could at least sleep at night.
Guys, you wanted Sleepy Joe. You wanted Joe Biden, according to Jasmine. I'm going to bring her face up. Get this face up here. Look at that face. She says you wanted Sleepy Joe. You just didn't realize that you wanted him. I'm happy that they have nothing more to go on than that. You're going to keep losing. You're not going to ever win another election. You're going to tell the American people that they wanted Joe Biden all this time. Okay.
Yeah, that's the truth. Amen, child.
Amen.
You right now
Amen. High five. Joy Behar trying to go straight. I hear you, sister. Uh-huh. Oh, Joy Behar, you're so straight. You're so ghetto. The good news is Democrats have nowhere to go. Republicans going to continue to win. Jasmine Crockett has her big new plan is to educate you more on how what you really wanted was Joe Biden. Are you buying it? Are you going to vote for Joe Biden? Is he even? It's like, what day is today? It's Wednesday. Is Joe Biden even alive? I'm Doug in exile.